Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So this is going to be a reading for the sign of Pisces. Pisces, my readers are kindness, so when you see them, it's when you're meant to hear them. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, please don't forget to hit the post notification bell so you can get alerts when my videos are posted. Pisces, if you're new to my platform, welcome. Please hit that subscription button. It would totally mean the world to me. Hey, Kristen, love you. Hey, Aaron, love you. How's everyone doing this evening? We're going to get into Pisces. The spiritual realm is buzzing. No one has ever done what you... No one has ever done this before. What did you do? All right. Hey, Isaac. Love you. Welcome. All right. Y'all got the spiritual realm buzzing. No one has ever done this before. And I told y'all the last couple of readings been tied to each other. So if you haven't seen the readings already, that's been going up. So y'all got the spiritual realm talking. Y'all out here changing, switching shit up. I told y'all, hey Snakey, early something about contracts being changed, and you basically paving your own way. They can get somebody else to do it, okay? So whatever these people been talking about, you basically got a whole nother plan. Alright, that card spun it whole self around. Alright, so we're going to put this in there, in the mix already. We got a 3 of Wands. Confident, progress, expansion, growth, looking ahead. You're confident that you can do this thing by yourself without the necessary need of some other people that basically may think that they have something to do with nothing or everything. Alright, so take it how it resonates for you. Let's see what we got going on. Somebody wants you to stay in a box and you said, no, I don't like boxes. So we got confidence, progress, expansion, growth, and looking ahead. So growing beyond. Definitely growth. Tripolosity, expression, expansion of an idea, growth. Somebody, you're going further than they thought you would go. First stages of completion. All right, somebody didn't think you was going to complete this. Whatever the assignment was, because I told y'all, the devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy. All right? It says, hey, Ty, your previous reading was all about me. All right, amen. It happened yesterday. Good morning, Tamisha. I love you. And see, y'all, I did it again. She said good night. I said good morning. And I told y'all this morning, a different time shift, somebody in somebody else's energy. And I told y'all, apparently must be a different time zone than what I'm on because I keep doing the same exact thing. So there's that. I just saw a Knight of Cups, new feelings and emotions. Might want you to feel some type of way about something. But either way, growth is there. So the spiritual realm is a buzzing. No one has ever done this before. Broke outside of the matrix. You basically decided to do what you wanted to do. Pisces. Alright, we got 2 of Cups. True love, mutual respect, connections, unions, partnerships. But it always gives me self. Because for some reason, although it's given networking and connections, partnerships, it's a blending. Like I told y'all this morning, looking in the mirror. The windows to the soul. Finally seeing yourself for who you are and knowing that, yeah, it's about you. Next phase is next steps. Snakey said, it's morning here in South Africa. See what I'm saying? Tamisha saying good night, I'm saying good morning. Meanwhile, South Africa is, she's saying it's morning time there. That didn't give me the best of vibes either. Because also, Aaron said it's also, it's in Australia too. So it's morning time in Australia as well, y'all. So apparently I'm on somebody else's timeline because literally it keeps happening. But I said a parallel, a different shift anyway. Because although I still was completing the assignments and although I still made my morning ritual something different, but it was the same. Certain times I still was on the same time schedule, but I had to now insert different stuff into my schedule. Because now there's addition, there's growth, there's healing, there's merges, like other stuff that I'm doing that basically now needs its own slot in my time. Then I was watching something that came across, and I said something to y'all one time about me feeling somebody's heartbeat in the middle, and now they're talking about a parallel shift or a time shift because, or it was called fucking, what is that, a Mandela effect. That somehow now they're saying your heart is in the middle of your chest, when in my timeline it says put your right hand over your heart. That means your heart is on your left hand side. But somehow now they're saying the heart is in the middle, which would explain how I said I felt somebody else's heart, because it was damn sure it felt like it was on the right hand side. But that would explain it being in the middle. And then something about your kidneys. They were talking about your kidneys are located right up underneath or behind your lungs, but from our timeline, your kidneys was lower back. So I don't know what type of parallel or paradigm shift is happening, or what type of or what timeline you could be on, or it's just like seeing the sun and the moon at the same time, and then everybody's saying, "Oh, that's normal." Bitch, that ain't normal. Cause in my timeline, one rotates the other. When one is happening, the other it's the opposite. But here we go. So the spiritual realm is buzzing. No one has ever done this before. How are you keeping memories as you're jumping through timelines? Because some people forget. So how are you doing that? Because they want to know. It says justice, karma, accountability, law, and integrity. One time I asked y'all where the timekeepers are. Nobody never told me. But did anybody ever know? But the spiritual realm is buzzing because they're having a conversation about you. How are you doing something that hasn't been done? No one's ever done this before. So what are you doing? I feel like not everybody need to know your business either. So some type of way you figured out how to kind of glitch the matrix maybe. Why is it given? Okay, so I watched this thing. I was watching this movie, and as y'all know, I told y'all I don't watch much TV, but when I do, I pay attention. So the guy it's the thing called Uploading, a show called Uploading, and they were able to kind of stop, or it wasn't stop, as they were going, they were able to kind of input code into the system. So like whatever was happening right now, I could kind of pause the screen right now as to what we're doing and input a code that would say whatever it is I wanted. Insert this here. It's kind of like in the chat when they do my prompts. And so one of my prompts for my schedule would pop up, and the people who are part of the channel know the code. So it is exclamation and then schedule. So any one of my moderators could put in exclamation mark schedule, like Aaron just did, and my schedule pops up. So it would be creating a prompt, so as everybody else forgets, somehow you didn't. Somehow you remembered the timeline, or somehow you pulled back something that you needed from another timeline into this one. The spiritual realm is buzzing. No one has ever done this before. What did you do? Alright, so something about your connections and your partnerships. True love, mutual respect, connections, and unions. Alright, so, and although I don't want to tell the story, so let me see. Because they're giving it to me in another way, but I'm not ready to tell that story yet because it's not nobody's business yet. And that could be also another thing. You may not be ready to tell the story yet because it's not nobody's business yet. And it would be me protecting somebody as to the reason why I wouldn't be telling the story. Because something has already happened. God fixed it. God restored it. God shaped it differently. And now it's in this reality. Alright, so it went from 3 to 2. So something that maybe you had to take a step back or 2 steps back in order to advance or progress. But y'all got the spiritual realm buzzing. So no one has ever done this before. I feel like, I don't know if y'all know, like the prayer of, she said, don't tell our asses. Indeed, I ain't, honey. Well, Tamisha, you already know. Certain people, certain individuals already know. but it's not everybody's business. So there's that. But it's like giving, so I can explain it this way, the prayer of Jabez. So the prayer of Jabez, his mother bore him in pain. So God granted Jabez what he wanted. God, he said, "Oh, that you would bless me indeed and enlarge my territory, that your hand would be with me, and that you would keep me from evil, so I may not cause pain." So God granted Jabez what he wanted. Jabez was never talked about or heard about from the Bible again, but God granted Jabez what he wanted. So Jabez was able to go on and get, okay, that by. So he can go on and get because God granted him what he wanted. So in my case, something happened and God restored it. God fixed it. So in your case, same scenario. How did you get God to go and personally fix this situation for you to the tune of that? Like, what made Jabez so special? What made you so special, Tamisha, that God gave you that? Hey, Catherine, Aaron, Isaac, who was all in the chat? Let me see. Got Catherine. My thing has to scroll up. All right, Kristen. I see Kristen. Who else is in there? Isaac, Slinky. All right, what made any of y'all so special? Because the spiritual realm is buzzing. No one has ever done this before. Went to God, asked God something, or you felt so bad because in my case, it was heartbreak that would have given the thing back to me. So you were so heartbroken, or you were so this, or you were so loyal, or you were so faithful, whatever it was that allowed God to give you the thing, because it says the spiritual realm is buzzing. No one has ever done this before. Jabez has only been in the Bible one time. So the spiritual realm is buzzing. How did that happen? What did you do? All right. We got 3 of Wands. We got 2 of Cups. True love, mutual respect, connection. How did you get a partnership that was done this way? How did you get a twin flame journey that was marked this way? All right? Because I feel like somebody's twin flame journey is basically being talked about as well. Because earlier today, I told y'all somebody has a partner or a connection. It could be a twin flame. It could be a soulmate. It could be whatever it is. Somebody wasn't coming up right. Either way, how did you get them to change your contract? How did you get them to allow you something different than what was supposed to be given? No one has ever done that. But I feel like it's like you finding favor with God. Like, favor ain't fair. So you apparently have favor with God, Pisces, and favor ain't fair. So how they going to judge it? We got achievements here, fulfillment, wholeness, harmony, and belonging. Why are you so connected? What makes you so special? So we got, let me see, optimism and joy. And it talks about community. All right, achievement, fulfillment, wholeness, harmony, and belonging. The world is yours. It would also give the degree of, what is his name? Job in the Bible. Like how the devil asked God, could he do something to Job? God said, yes. You could do this, you could do this, you could do this, but you can't kill him. In the end, God restored everything that was taken. And Job made out way, way better. But Job had to endure some stuff. So the spiritual realm could be buzzing because you would have went through a bunch of bullshit and you still survived. Because all I hear is, I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I stay alive. And I got all my life to live. And I got all my love to give. And I will survive. And I will survive. Hey, how's your ass still alive after all the shit they sent towards you? The spiritual realm is buzzing. No one has ever done this before because apparently you dodged the bullet. Now, how did you do that? What did you do? Alright, let's see what else we got here. So somebody will survive. As long as they know how to love, they'll stay alive. Alright? So love has been the ultimate. And in my case, I told y'all another thing God kept telling me, using me as the thing. Are you okay? And I'm saying, God, but did you see what they did? Yeah, but are you okay? Yes, nobody died. So you're okay. Everything is fine. Don't worry about it. Let them hit you again. You went through all that. Meanwhile, the lesson was not yours. You were just used as, I'm gonna send this person because you know how to do it. She said, "Girl, I just clicked on and heard my childhood karaoke anthem." I know that's right. Hey, Lexus, I love you. All right, Lexus, I miss you. I'm glad to see you in the chat. So there's that. All right. So as long as you know how to love, so the ultimate test. Somebody said that people don't love, and God may have sent you. And you still show this person love every time, every time, every time. This person degraded you, talked bad about you, said this, said that, threw mud on your name, threw dirt on your name, kicked you while you was down, and you still love this mother sucker. Showing a person true love, because God said, "Oh, I'm gonna send you an earth angel." Mind you, they steady kicking, steady trying to beat you down, steady calling you everything but a child of God. But here you are, steady showing love. God said, "I put my best angel on this." The spiritual realm is buzzing. I sent my best earth angel to take care of this, and they still kept kicking you. How did you make it? It's been years. These people been kicking you, punching you, just stabbing you in the back, all types of stuff, and you still showed them people mercy. Because you could have been called in the angels. You could have been say, "God, enough's enough." But it kept saying, are you okay? I know that we're taking you through a lot, but I'm trying to teach this person genuine love. This mother sucker still wants to hit, fight, bite, kick, scream, holler, all on you. But I sent you an earth angel, dog. Like, why would you treat an earth angel that way? So the spiritual realm is buzzing. No one has ever done this before. What did you do? I feel like there was a test for someone. You allowed, you endured, you continue on. And now you're being rewarded for it. Because guess what? There's always, with trauma, there's always reward. I took you through some stuff in order to build you, but technically I feel like sometimes we be used for the ultimate, okay? Because God knows that when God sends you, it's the test that's going to get done. The achievements, the accolades, the thing, you're going to do what needs to get done. You're going to, it says the first steps of planning. You're going to get the job completed, all right? So we got a Two of Wands, we got a Hanged Man, and we got a King of Swords. So planning first steps, making decisions. Why all the same cards keep coming out? Because these are the same cards that's been here all damn day. This King of Swords, mother sucker, for some reason, he's always waiting in the wings for something. Intelligent, structure, head over heart, morals, and detached. So you could potentially be dealing with an Aquarius, a Libra, a Gemini, and I don't know why these people are always here too, because it seems like they always be attached to Pisces. Oh, and then my brother sent me something that was so funny that was pertaining to a Gemini and a fucking Pisces. And it was funny because, you know, he know how I be feeling about Geminis. I ain't gonna lie, I be hating on y'all for real, because I done had enough of y'all asses, because I swear y'all just be around. So there's that. Well, we got planning first steps, making decisions, taking a risk. A sacrifice has to be made here. So thinking head over heart. How do I get this done? The spiritual realm is buzzing. No one has ever done this before. What did you do? I feel like also us coming in sometimes somebody else's energy, because that was also the thing. This morning I told you I felt like I was in somebody else's energy. But also it was still my energy. Tanisha said God is trying to tell you something. Indeed, they is trying to tell you something. Because I already told y'all the person was acting one type of way or some type of way. Now they're talking about it's a less compromise. Well, you can take it how you want to, or you know, you could do that or not. It's up to y'all. Y'all have free will. But people be doing what they want to do, and then the minute it's your swing at the bat, now all of a sudden they want you to think differently. You wasn't thinking differently when it was your turn. So you got to take it how it come, homie. So there's that. Alright, so planning first steps. But also this is confidence and expansion. So spiritual realm. So I feel like also, what it was, a kingdom building. Confidence, progress, expansion, growth, and looking ahead. Planning your first steps, making the decision. What do you want to do? The spiritual realm is buzzing. No one has ever done this before. So what did you... Hey, Kat, how are you? So something you have done. I feel like also the process around the Hanged Man. So the sacrifice, uncertainty, perspective, waiting, trusting your intuition. because I hear when I move, you move just like that. So you heard what they were saying up there, and you didn't make a move until it was time. So I feel like following each one of the steps, but also how did you hear? Like, how did you get the connection to plug the antennas? How did you intercept the message? So something that you heard maybe coming in from heaven through the radio waves or the frequency. The spiritual realm is buzzing. No one has ever done this before. How did you pick up the signal from there? Having some discernment in situations has also been important too. So there's that. But somebody wants to know, how did you pick up the signal? All right, we got 10 of Cups, and we also have the Fool. A fresh start, freedom, adventure, travel, innocence. It's almost like giving, you know how children, they say they're not corrupted, so when they come into this realm, it's like they can hear on a different frequency, or because they're new here, they still remember what was on the other side. It's kind of like that. Maybe the frequency was only sent out, but it's also given like a dog whistle. So that's another thing. She said meditation and grounding. All right, either way, we got happiness, security, emotional stability, and a happy home. So a fresh start, adventure, travel, and innocence is there. Pisces, the spiritual realm is a buzzing. So no one has ever done this before. What did you do? Hey, Robin. What did you do, Pisces? What did you do and how did you do it? How did you intercept the message? How did you hear so clear? How did you follow the directions, step to step to step? Because earlier today, I heard what the message was about earlier today. They said a person is saying they would like to compromise now. It was based around whatever the gifts, the talents, y'all working in energy, being able to compromise. Because as y'all know, we're all swapping energy anyway. Y'all come into the chat, we're instantly swapping energy. Jasmine, how are you? So with that being said, the amount of people that come into this chat or the people that are watching, how are y'all doing that? So today's color, and I don't know who's thinking this, but somebody is giving off pink vibes. So something about the color pink today was important. But that could be love, and it was also giving rose quartz. So there's a thing. So whoever was dealing with the color pink and rose quartz, you. All right, we got Knight of Swords energy, big changes, honest, rebellious, impulsive, and perfectionist. Same cards are coming out, y'all. All, and I did 4 readings or 5 readings today. One was in the members area, and I did the morning live, the afternoon live, and I think it was a 10 something, or maybe I did something else on the other channel. Anyway, the same cards are coming out. So each reading, I told y'all, was already tied because it seemed like one thing was leading to the other. So the readings are actually tied together. And it was talking about a person, you and this person are using the energy. But now the person is trying to back up because they're not trying to interfere with your free will. But also, I feel like because the person got in trouble. And on top of that, you decided to do your own thing. How did you do that? Because somebody either was trying to control the moves or puppet master the moves. Either way, you broke free of it. How did you do that? The spiritual realm is a buzzing. Kevin said, hey, and I won't stop. I know that's right. So there's that. So how did you break free? Because I hear the ties that bind. How did you break free from the ties that bind? No one has ever done this before. So somebody's in breach of contract also, just so you know. So, and I don't feel like it was you. Because I feel like the other version of this is, how did you figure out the loophole that broke the ties that bind? Because there was an escape method. So take that how it resonates. I like it. So there's that. Somebody don't like that though. So whatever the loophole was, apparently you applied it. Robin said, iron rose quartz. Okay. Period. All right, so we got a Seven of Pentacles here: rewards, patience, perseverance, diligence, and progress. Pisces, the spiritual realm is a buzzing. Apparently, you're being rewarded also for your patience, your perseverance, for your diligence. They're gonna love me for my ambition. Is giving me Wale energy. Okay, so they're gonna love you for your ambition. And it was Six of Wands celebrations there. So you being celebrated in the spiritual realm because no one has ever done this before. Tamisha said, "Thank you very much." I know that's right. All right. I also saw Karma the Wheel. We got a Queen of Swords also here. So you may got a couple that is upset, heated, because you snatched something back from their asses. Okay, so somebody was out here trying to steal. So you got a husband and wife couple trying to steal something. Guess what? You snatched it the fuck back. The spiritual realm is the buzzing. Nobody has ever done this before. What did you do? Took your shit back. Honest, protective, independent, intelligent, and funny. So you got a couple out here, and mind you, still giving the same damn energy. Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Y'all people getting on my nerves. So, two people that's very much cold and calculating is what it's giving. Why every time I see this Queen of Swords, I swear it always give me like big booty hoe vibes, but it's always a little nasty ass bitch, like somebody that know they got a big ass and then they just use it in all the wrong ways. I swear it does every time. Like, bitch. Either way, it's head over heart. So head over heart, but the Queen of Swords always give me a big booty hoe. And here we go again. Same cards. Same exact cards. But Pisces, the spiritual realm is a buzzing. No one has ever done this before. So you breaking free. Alright, so now you're giving 9 lives a cat energy. He said in a big bag. And I mean the biggest bag. Because it's always a big booty hoe. So 9 of Cups energy, success, achievements, happiness, rewards, wishes, and wishes coming true. Somebody got a cat. Then we reclaim our shit back, girl. And apparently, it's the spiritual realm is buzzing. Cause how the hell did you get the loophole? Who gave you the memo? Well, I just got told to reclaim my shit back. That's what they told me. Like, start reclaiming your shit back from everybody, everything. Bitch, if I had it and you got it now, I want it back. Bitch, I didn't tell you to touch it. Hey, Hadish. So 9 of Cups again, 9 lives. Somebody got a cat energy. So how did you get 9 times? We done did this 9 times, and your ass still here. Well, can't stop, won't stop. So there's that. All right, we got 3 of Cups, community, celebrations, friendships, and social events. Didn't I tell you being rewarded, being celebrated? So new connections, new partnerships, because I hear watching your connection. So your connection is important, but for some reason the connection is giving me the frequency in the heaven, like you being plugged in. So watch the connections that you make. Watch the people that you hang out with. Watch the people that you know, because I hear the ties that bind. And I don't know who the hell these people is, but I'm telling you, not the best. So what did you spend your time, money, or energy on? Also, then it's given like maybe, so I watched something one time and it was a girl that they didn't know that she had ADHD or she had dyslexic. She was dyslexic. And so they kept saying that she couldn't run a business because she was dyslexic, and because of the industry that she was in, like maybe the beauty industry or something, that nature, cosmetics or something, they thought she was a fucking airhead, right? Long story short, the girl came out to be like a fucking genius. Like she had invested her money well, but nobody really thought that. So everybody else ended up losing all their money and their places and this, that, and the third, but the bitch that they thought was the airhead was the one that invested wisely. So when the time came, when the struggle was there, she was the only one that was actually in a good position to proceed. Everybody else had to stop right what they were doing and kind of start now calculating everything that they had and what they were about to lose. But mind you, the one that was dyslexic or ADHD was the one that was the smartest one. They had invested their time, money, and energy into some stocks and everything else. So their stuff had paid off, but that's still also giving like the, what is that, the ants and the grasshoppers or something. Like one played while the other one was working, and so the spiritual realm is a buzz, and no one has ever done this before. What did you do? You kept working, you kept focusing on the stuff, even though somebody was fucking harassing you, badgering you, trying to distract you, calling you all types of names, saying you wasn't going to amount to nothing. Everything they could potentially do to distract you in this situation. Mind you, you're the one that accomplished the goal. So no one has ever done this. The spiritual realm is buzzing. What did you do? Are a little backwards in all the right ways. Yes, that's what it is. So it's almost like we get looked at wrong. Hey, Jacqueline, we got looked at wrong because, you know, they're saying, oh, Pisces is so emotional. They're such a crybaby, this, that, and the third. But guess what? Pisces also being emotional learn emotional intelligence. So it's not that they're emotional. It's just that they're very passionate about certain things. And if you're not an emotionally intelligent person, then it would be mistaken for something different. So I know how to align this with that, and it wasn't adding up. What you were trying to offer me or what you were trying to do to me just wasn't right. And I didn't let you do that. So now it looks like I'm being a certain type of way when for real, you're the thing that's being a certain type of way. I know how to express myself. I know how to articulate my feelings. And just because you don't, now you want to be, you know, putting your hands and shit in places they shouldn't be. Keep your hands and your feet to yourself. So you being celebrated. Also, that's finding your soul tribe. Because somebody's wondering, how did you find your soul tribe when we tried to hinder you? How did you find the location of the people, places, and things when you were hindered in so many different ways? We tried to stop you. So you had people even in your way trying to stop you from achieving certain types of goals, but you still did it. How did you do that? She said, I have ADHD and I'm slightly dyslexic. Well, that's what it was. But everybody else, they were trying to say that they were qualified. So Pisces, we were not qualified because we know how to deal with our feelings, or they're saying we're emotional, or we're just this, or we're that, and oh, we're going to cry. But guess what? They didn't realize that cry was tied to passion. That cry was tied to, now I'm really getting ready to be determined to kick your ass. So they didn't understand it was like an activation. So they thought it was this, but meanwhile, it turned your thinking cap on. It turned you up. So now you turned up, and the spiritual realm is buzzing. No one has ever done this before. You use that as an elevation. How did you do that? Well, you learned emotional intelligence. Just because somebody says you're emotional doesn't make you emotional. But understanding your feelings and understanding what you perceive at the time as, you made me feel a certain type of way. To them, it made them feel like, oh, well, you're trying to, to make me feel this way. No, this is what you did, and this is how it happened. What you looking for? The matches? All right, so there's that. I had somewhere behind me, I think. Either way, Pisces, the spiritual realm is buzzing. No one has ever done what you just did. She said, just say your comment. Hey, Tamisha. Y'all hit that like button. Thank y'all. So Pisces, the spiritual realm is buzzing. No one has ever done this before. So you switched the game up. All right, we try to keep you stuck. Feeling trapped, hopeless, imprisonment, paralyzed, and fear. How did you untangle yourself? Because you took them swords and you cut them fucking strings. You were able to move. Somebody thought you were just blind and stupid. They didn't realize that you saw, okay, well, I'm standing out here in a field of swords, so I'm going to take this one sword and I'm going to cut these ribbons and I'm going to just go ahead and mosey on along. How did you see the switch? How did you understand? Pisces gave God understanding. So even though people think we don't understand, we do. We understand a lot more than what they think. And then when people say, oh, we're so magical and mystical, yes, we can see in all realms. So when I move, you move just like that. We're seeing and we're maneuvering through realms. Because I told you, parallel, time shift. But somehow I feel like you made it into a shift with some other information. And they're saying, how did you do that? How did you take this from this realm into the next realm? Well, it was designed that way. So we got an Ace of Swords here, clarity, breakthroughs, truth, authority, and new beginnings. You had the authority to. I feel like even in the process for saying you have an authority, it gave me like a time key. You ever seen like the elevators where it only goes to a certain floor, and then you realize you get in the elevator and it goes all the way to the top? How did Pisces get clear the whole floor? The 10th floor was supposed to be the level that everybody goes to, but somehow Pisces, your passcode allowed you to go past the 10th floor all the way up to the 24th floor. How did you do that? You were already equipped. You were already installed. I told somebody one time, they was talking about some writing. She said writing the runes on them, right? And I used to do that. So if you look at my earlier readings, I used to write runes and shit on my hands, right? Until, well, I still do it sometimes here and there whenever I just decide to, whenever I feel like I need extra, you know, whatever. But also then the reason why I stopped is because of this. They ended up showing me that there were markings that I've had for a long time. And they said your skin was your protection. You were already marked. You were marked at birth. So you were already marked with the passcode in order for you to get to the next level. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all. We got Empress here at the bottom of the deck and an Ace of Swords. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all. You were already prepared for this. You've been prepared for this your whole entire life. You were marked at birth. So y'all already knowing that you were chosen. When you were chosen already, you were chosen from birth. Your skin is your protection. You were already marked. So it's like the funny thing how they say, okay, well, most chosen ones have this mark. You didn't even realize you actually had a mark, and it's probably not the one that they are talking about. You had a different one. But, you know, same, but different. You were able to be shown or revealed. She said coded, and I like that because that's exactly what it was. I told you a computer. Like earlier today, it's something being marked, like it's being given as a computer. So it was a command. You have the ability to create your reality because there's a code, and all you had to do was install the code. It's a command that's being given. So I don't know how the tech people do it or what the actual code is, but you were marked with the code from the beginning. So Pisces, the spiritual realm is buzzing. No one has ever done this before. They want to know what you did. You coming back? All right, and so we have a Page of Pentacles, but it was upside down. So immature, lazy, poor prospects, and somebody being a procrastinator is there. The other way is ambitious, study, consider, planning, and grounded. Somebody tried to flip you, but they couldn't. That's what it was. So somebody tried to flip you, but they couldn't. They were for sure that they could, but they didn't. The devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy. They didn't have a chance. So they thought you were weak because you're a Pisces. Meanwhile, you being a Pisces is what makes you strong. So Pisces, this is the reading. Hopefully it helps. Thank you for coming to my channel. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and go with God. Thank you guys. Love y'all. See you tomorrow morning.